Hello and welcome back. In today's episode, we're going to explore some tiny but mighty adverbs that are commonly used with the present perfect simple tense: just, yet, and already. These words may be small, but they can dramatically change the meaning and nuance of a sentence. So, let's jump right in and see how we can utilize them to express ourselves more accurately. Let's start with already. Picture this. You're in a conversation with someone, and they tell you a piece of information that you were aware of even before the conversation began. In English, we use the word already to express this scenario. Already signifies that something has happened sooner than expected, or simply before the current moment. The interesting part is that already is most often used in positive sentences and placed directly before the main verb, or at times, at the very end of the sentence. For example, consider the sentence, "You've already told me that." Here, the speaker is communicating to the listener that the piece of information given was known to them prior to this moment. Here's another example. He's taken his driving test 6 times already. In this scenario, the action of the person taking the driving test has occurred repeatedly before the present time. This adverb adds a sense of surprise or emphasis to the fact that the action has occurred so many times before the present moment. Moving on, let's talk about yet. The word yet in negative sentences is used to denote something that hasn't happened up until now, but we anticipate it happening in the future. When used in questions, yet serves to inquire whether something has happened up until the present time. You'll find yet lounging at the end of negative sentences or questions. For instance, if I say, "I haven't bought the tickets yet," I am expressing that the action of buying the tickets has not been completed, but it is expected to be done in the future. Similarly, if I ask, "Have you seen Dave yet?" I'm inquiring about whether the action of seeing Dave has occurred before this present moment. Finally, we have just. When we say just, we mean that something has occurred a very brief time ago. This is most often used in positive sentences, positioned directly before the main verb. For instance, in the sentence, "I've just seen a really great film," the speaker uses just to express that the action of seeing a great film occurred very recently. Similarly, in the question, "Have you just arrived?" the inquirer wants to know if the action of arriving happened in the very recent past. As a friendly reminder, the present perfect simple tense is formed by combining has or have with the past participle of the verb. This tense allows us to connect the past and the present in a unique way, and these 3 small words, just, yet, and already, offer a more nuanced way to express when in relation to now the action occurred. So there you have it, a deep dive into the use of just, yet, and already with the present perfect simple tense. Although these words are small, they add substantial meaning and context to your sentences. Try weaving them into your daily English interactions and watch how they enrich your conversations. That's all for today's episode. Join us again next time as we unravel more elements of the English language that can elevate your fluency. Until then, keep practicing, and remember, learning is a journey, not a destination. Happy learning, everyone!